Chaotic week ending in the full moon in Sagittarius. This is the astrology forecast. First off, I missed yesterday. This is the 25th of May when Mars squared Pluto. Everybody was freaking out about this, but you only really needed to freak out about it if you have placements in the early degrees of Aries, or the early degrees of Taurus, or the early degrees of Gemini, or the early degrees of Cancer, the early degrees of Libra, or the early degrees of Capricorn, or the early degrees of any fixed sign or any cardinal sign. So don't worry about it. Today, that square is continuing to be exact, and we have the Sun joining in, trining Pluto, and Mercury making the opposition with the Lilith. This is maybe a time for you to say something crazy. This is maybe a time to crash out, if you want to, or especially if you have early degrees of anything. That Pluto square Mars energy is going to continue all week, flavoring the rest of the forecast. On the 28th, we have Venus square Saturn. You're broke, okay? This is maybe it's love troubles, maybe it's money troubles with your family, okay? But you need to set a boundary and or crash out. Then everything culminates on the 31st with the full moon in Sagittarius. All of this stuff is still happening. Sagittarius, I do feel like, is a great crash out energy. For legal reasons, this is a joke, okay? Don't crash out. I'm just saying that if you end up crashing out, you can go back and look and say, oh, the stars made me do it. That's it.